In this recording, we are going to see like how to work out the milestone, the first milestones we have, which is interacting with GitHub. I already created a repository on my GitHub account, so I will just say like the things that we should understand here. If you already like signed up and you create your own repository, you have to create all these branches. Okay, by default you would find the master branch there. What you should do is like once you create all these branches of the master branch, then you push it all back to the remote repository. We want to create a readme file called readme.md. We want to commit all these changes and push it back to the remote repository, mainly to the master, because I want to see like the readme file here on the master branch. So one of the sub branches or the child branches here of the master, we have a project branch. From here, I wanted to create a sub branch for like initial project, and I want to create another or different readme file on this one. Then commit these changes, then merge back, or the merge should like merge initial project and the project. Then I will push everything to the project branch. Okay, so let's try to do this. Get clone, then I will go to the milestones, get whole. Okay, now to check what kind or what are the branches do we have, get branch. It's on master. We already have the master here. So what I would do, I will create just like the first thing, readme file, readme.md, get status. As you can see, there's readme here. I will do get add to add all the files, then get commit the message added readme file. Now get push origin master. So as you can see, if we go here, before we do anything, we had nothing, right? If we do refresh here, you can see now we have one branch, which is master, and they have a readme file in here. So I just like finished the first one here. Now he's asking from the master. Okay, I want to create all these sub branches of the master. So for here, I will create just like one or two for you to like get you used to it. So the first one I will get checkout b HTML. So it's important here to notice where is your starting point, what is the branch that you are currently on. So here, the branch that I'm currently on is the master. Okay, so I'm creating a sub branch from the master branch. So this is like the first one. So this is HTML. Some students, I believe they would do something like this. Check out B CSS. If you're gonna create something like this and you are in HTML, then you are creating a child branch of the parent of HTML, and this is not the requirement. The requirement is to create all the 8 branches from the master. So in this case, to make sure that you are on the right track, then you have to go back to the master, Now git check out project. Yeah, git check out branch project. Okay, as you can see, a new branch with the name of project has been created from the master. Okay, so now we have these two. Now, if you go back to your repository here and you just do refresh, you still can't see any of these branches. The reason for that is all the branches, the HTML and the project branch that you created, you just create on your local repository. So you have to push it to the remote repository. To do that, you would do something like git push your origin project. Okay, so if you go back here, as you can see, there are two branches, and as you can see, these are the branches you have. So you would do the same thing. Git check out HTML. Then you will do git push origin HTML. So you should do everything this way. So what you should expect is to have here 8 branches, or let's say 9 branches, because one of them is the master and the rest is like for this. So you should have 9, let's say 9 branches. Okay, so now number 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, here 6 is done. I think, like, according to the things that I received from the students, they are struggling with number 7. So number 7, it's completely the same as number 3. The difference here is where's the starting point, or where's like the starting branch. In this case, and like number 3, the starting point is the master. Here, the starting point is the project branch. So to do that, you would do something like this. Git check out project. Make sure you are on the project branch, then git check out branch, then initial project. As you can see now, you are on the initial project. Okay, so now you already created a sub branch with this name. Now create a project readme file called readme and type this sentence in it, right? Let's copy that. Now let's say echo and paste it here to readme.md. Now if we check get status, we have this modified file, then get add. I already added to the tracking now, then commit added project readme file. Now we are good. So we commit our changes. The thing is here is merging the initial project to the project branch. So here in number 7, you create a child, or you branch off the project. Now you are asked to merge back. So to be able to see it, let me show you one thing here. Let's do clear get log one line graph all to create yeah. As you can see, these are like the commits that we created. Okay, so what we should do here, if we wanted to do the merge back, okay, then you would do something like this: get check out, move from the child branch to the parent branch. So the parent branch here for the initial project is project. Now do get merge, no fast forwarding of the initial project. Now this is the message that you should see, because whenever you wanted to merge to one of the branches you have, then you have to create a commit for this one. So for me, like the message that it's showing here, it's enough for me. So what I need to do is just like type colon, write, and quit. Now let's type this one again to see. As you can see here, now we can see at this point you branch off to the initial project and you done the work, then you merge back. As you can see, the red here means, let's try to, the red here means you're branching off, and the green here means you are merging back to the let's say to the parent branch. So this is what you would usually see, and this is what we usually do. In the coming milestones for the project, you will create a sub branch the same way that I create here. You will do all the work, then once you're done, then you will merge back. This is how it's done with the development environment. Most of the time, as a developer, like, or let's say if you have a project, you will have multiple developers who are working on the same project. In this case, you will have like one feature, as like developer one is going to work on feature one. Developer number two, he's working on a different feature. So once they are all done, then the first developer is going to merge back to the master, or let's say his branch, and the second developer will merge back. Then we will have a full solution. That's why I created these milestones in this way, to get yourself familiar with how does the branching work before like you finish your graduate studies. I hope like this solution helps, and I'll see you on the next milestones. Thank you.